What are you doing? Why? Why? Why, Juicy?
Yo.
Why, Juicy? Why? What's going on, guys? You guys are witnessing episode. Can you guess? Because we've did so many episodes. This is now we're over a year. We've been getting behind the mic lights for over a year. Can you guess what episode we are for 2021?
For today.
What we're getting ready to go into and just jump into, like some shocks and some water. Shocks and some water.
50?
Not even close. We're at 22.
Oh.
This is 22.
I was way off.
You thought we were working a lot harder than what we have. There's not that many weeks in the year. We do it every week. What is it, like 52 weeks in a year?
But like we'll take a week or two breaks, you know.
Did you hear that? That's you. That's like deja vu. What I'm doing here, guys, is we're starting this off. We're doing the first time we're doing YouTube live for episode 22 because we're celebrating. It's the big birthday. We're 22 episodes in. So I am basically copying the link and then sharing it to Facebook so people can share it with
Jump on there and share it and like it.
Share and share like.
Yeah.
Share and share like.
So sharing is caring.
What's been going on with you? I asked you how your day had been. You were roaming around Georgetown a little bit. I heard when you went in there this morning, it was a little wet, not in a good way.
Buddy, it was awful. Awful.
What was going on there?
Just staying in water. I mean, awful. Like, I saw some pictures from Carlisle and a bunch of other places, man. It rained a ton this morning in like a couple hour period.
Did you hear about why, like the rumor basically, and the reasoning behind Carlisle having such issues with the flooding?
Why is that?
A lot of people that's lived there for years and years and years and years. You know, a lot of that's a small town, and
it's always been small.
Yeah, and you probably got like a certain amount of people that's been there a long motherfucking time,
right?
And they said they've never had any issues with water at all until this new bypass that goes. I hear from Paris to Carlisle.
They probably fucked something up.
That's exactly what I've heard that happened. I heard they completely fucked something up. And now
that'll be a big class action lawsuit coming soon.
Dude, everybody in Carlisle will probably have to hightail it out and get them a place in, I don't know, Georgetown or Paris or whatever, Maysville, whichever direction they go. But they'll be taken care of.
The lawyers will be the real winners, though. Make no mistake about it.
Mm-hmm. It's just, it sucks that can happen to small towns like that, man, especially when it starts raining like this shit. Living here in Cynthiana, we've seen our share of big time floods and stuff ourselves. Were you living here when the big deal happened in 97?
Happened on my birthday.
No shit.
March 2nd. Yeah.
No shit. What happened? Rewind. This is a rewind with Juicy Jimmy. We are live in the studio.
Warm up, pal.
This is the warm up. What happened here, man?
Dude, it rained for like 4 fucking days in a row, and I mean rain all day, all night. They had a big playoff basketball game up on the hill here, and man, they were lucky to get it in, and they won that night. And man, like, I remember waking up that next morning and like just shit. You would just see water and water and water from like the news, and like we had to turn on the radio, so we didn't get like instant like photos at the time. Let me take it back. The local channel here, the public access channel, picked up like a chopper feed if something was driving around. But like, man, dude, we lost power. We didn't have no water for a couple of days. Like, man,
it was rough, man. I remember the after glow, like even to Paris. Like if you went to the surrounding places, like there was some real major spots that were just boom, turned into lakes,
bro. What used to be Save a Lot out here on by Lee's, that big old building, man. There was still flood damage in there to this day.
Yeah, we went by there and drove by there, looked in it to see if there's any number to call to get any kind of information on that. And there's none.
shit has been empty for years.
I don't even think it's an option to be able to go in there and be able to grab it. So
there's probably so much black mold in there, bro. Just to be real with you, I'm shocked Save-A-Lot lasted all those years over there.
Yeah. That's cool though, man. It's a cool area. It's a cool setup. It sucks that it's so prone to the waters. So I guess, we said we were going to get back to our roots when it came to our show.
Damn roots.
And we were actually going to talk wrestling, what we see and what we like and what we watch. I was flipping through some old DVDs because I was thinking about me and you maybe doing some watch-alongs or something, just to get some ideas of some old matches and trigger some discussions and such.
Right.
I found the Battle of Richmond. It was Ring of Honor, and it was badass, man. I didn't even realize that I owned it.
You know what year that was from?
I believe it was 2005 or 2006.
Okay.
You gonna look it up?
I'm gonna pull the card up so we have a reference.
I can go up and get the DVD if we can't find it. I said 2005, so let's see how close I am. I know that Jay Briscoe was still wearing his, his Southern gear, his Tracy Smothers get up, basically.
All right. This event, is it that one there?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. This one here happened on May 19th, 2012.
Dang, I was 7 years off.
Richmond, Virginia.
Bang.
Let's see here. Do they have the darks? Okay, no, this is just full card. Okay. Jay Lethal defeats Mike Mondo in 12 minutes and 34 seconds.
That's the main event, I believe.
That came. Well,
I think so.
Maybe I'm reading this wrong.
I mean,
no.
That's not.
No. The second match, the Bravado Brothers defeated wrestling's greatest tag team by DQ 6 minutes.
Yeah, Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah. Okay.
Hoss.
Yeah. The All Night Express. Excuse me. I'm reading that wrong, Nick. Read that right there, because I think the result is listed wrong, or it's because it's got the All Night Express and it's got Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas again.
I think maybe this
is it like a gauntlet deal.
I think maybe on this card they kind of had two nights or something, and they put a bunch of because the Briscoes and stuff have double matches and shit too.
Okay,
going on here. But it had matches like Ciampa versus Adam Cole.
That's badass, yeah.
Like I bet that was just nasty. This is big time. The Briscoes versus who remembers the House of Truth, led by Truth Martini, baby. And this was the tag team of Michael Elgin and Roderick Strong.
Okay.
Which for its time they were fucking a team to be fucked with. You got Davey Richards with Kyle O'Reilly against Jimmy Jacobs with Skeen.
Skeen?
Kevin Skeen. Steen don't have the dick to be a Skeen.
That's what I hear.
Jimmy Jacobs, man, he's one of my favorite. And Davey, I bet that was just nasty. And then they have Hoss again here in singles action against Jay Briscoe.
Yeah, that had to be a double show or something.
It might be a DVD of a bunch of shit put together. Like I said,
too.
I'd like to put it together. I got the DVD upstairs. I found a bunch of cool DVDs.
Like that era of Ring of Honor, I'll be honest with you, that's when I started to kind of lose interest in it, because PWG was just fucking
getting nasty. Yeah.
Yeah, like I love the Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, CM Punk era of Ring of Honor.
Yeah. But
man, much outside of that, I just wasn't. I wasn't a huge fan of. Like I lost interest.
I was just
I'd come back for like big final battles and shit like that and watch them, but like it kind of lost its luster to me, man. After you saw the crew of guys they had when I went to those shows and paid a ticket to watch them, like man,
they never lived up to how they began. Kind of like TNA, right? Remember when TNA started?
TNA, and I believe when it's all said and done, like for the good, bad, and the ugly, and there was a lot of all of it. Okay, but really, man, I'll be honest with you. Had TNA not done what they done, I don't know if a style like AEW would be on television today.
Yeah, true.
Just to be real with you.
It reminds me a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's just the booking went to shit.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But I mean, is the booking going to go to shit with? Let's talk AEW. Is the booking going to go to shit with AEW? Because now this is what's going on. They got the Bucks and Kenny and who else is in charge? Is Cody gone?
Briefly.
So who else is in there with those guys? Is it just them?
They've got Kenny. They've got the Bucks. They've got
the Con Man.
Yeah, Don Callis. They also have the Good Brothers.
Are they all calling shots? You think?
Probably quite a few. Yeah.
With all these dudes being released from WWE, that AEW is going to throw out the meat for them, and they're going to pay a pretty penny. Mm-hmm. And when they come in, they're going to be, I hate to say it, maybe better skilled wrestlers than the Bucks and Kenny and the guys that are in charge. You think that's going to cause?
The thing I see about it, and what I do see happening is these guys that are going to come in, I don't think it's the matches with like a Punk and Bryan Danielson. Like, I wouldn't want to see that right off the bat. Now, down the line, yeah, that'd be cool. But, man, let me see Bryan Danielson against Kenny Omega. Let me see CM Punk against Kenny Omega. Let me see the Young Bucks against them two in a tag match.
What do you think? What do you think about Kenny losing the belt to Christian? Blah 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 with that type shit. Like, isn't that kind of weak? Having him. I know the pin was nasty. It was a nasty move. It looked good. He looked like he got destroyed. There was no way, But fuck. Like, really? Like, the AEW champion just got beat by now the Impact champion. Was that the rub back? Was that the blowback?
No, I think it was a way to get Impact their belts back and, like, let's, start sliding out of this. Like, but, hey, let's still work together, which, man, honestly, all the companies working together, if Ring of Honor gets off their high horse and works with all these other companies and New Japan's involved in this and, man, honestly,
it's gonna make for a good video game.
I think what you're getting ready to see is kind of a co-op to a degree.
I agree, because everybody
now make no mistake about it. AEW will have the biggest chair at the table.
I think basically what's going on is AEW has now created a place that has a bunch of wrestlers that wants to give a rub to where they started.
Yeah. I mean, dude, last night on Dynamite. That's what I hear, pal. Thanks. But 2.0 wrestled Sting and Darby Allin, and man, let me tell you, the 2.0 dudes, I seen them when they were in NXT, and they also did like some Shikara stuff on the Independents at one time, I believe. And like, man, the match they had against Sting and Darby Allin, holy shit, what a great match.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I watched it.
And Sting looked awesome. Like the no-sell, the table spot, and he gets back up. Man, what perfect shit.
I wish he would do something with his hair, though.
Yeah.
His hair makes him look like something, I don't know, man. Like, he could do something different.
Right. I'll give you that. But, man, like, honestly, like, and me and a buddy of mine were talking.
It makes him look old.
Like, I'm sure the money is great for Sting. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like he kind of came back this go-round. It's kind of a fuck you to WWE for, like,
fucking him over.
Yeah.
Not doing him right.
like just not treating him to the star that he should have been.
Because he is.
Yeah.
He's greatness.
Mm-hmm.
He just wasn't raised over on that side of the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we have reached our 15-minute mark on YouTube. We are going to switch over and go on Facebook for a little while. So we appreciate everyone that has tuned in here and checked out From Parts Unknown, episode 22, the YouTube side. Like and share. Let us know that you care. We got up and put on our underwear just so you're aware that we wanted to do this show for you. I hope everybody's doing all right. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Boom.
Double peace.